What's up, guys? It's Quandale Dingle here.
Oh. Fellow Tarnished, welcome back to Elden Ring. Today I will be trying to complete Elden Ring 100% in under 40 hours. Will I be able to do it? Will I accomplish my goal? You will find that out very soon. So without further ado, let us begin. Get it? Because it's a stolen joke. Well, back to making a new character. And as you probably saw with the intro, we're making Quandale Dingle. But really buff. You just saw me get 3 achievements in quick succession. That's right, I lost all the footage in between these moments. So I had to use the recording that the PS5 would give you every time you get an achievement. Fantastic. However, this was okay. We had collected 3 achievements in under 2 hours, which is okay for a man of my standards. Also, I will only be showing the most important parts of the video, such as items I need for the achievements and bosses that I need for the achievements. I also picked an intelligence build for Comet Azure because it's really freaking good against bosses that I probably need for this challenge. And also because of cool weapons such as the Darkmoon Greatsword. This is the first of 9 legendary talismans that we need for the achievement. Let me explain. Basically, there are 8 legend talismans in the game, featuring Godfrey's icon, Radagon's icon, Radagon's seal, Marika's seal, all Lord talismans, Dragon Crest Great Shield, Erdtree's Favor +2, and the Moon of Noxtella. 7 more to go. Yay. Don't know if you remember, but I showed a clip of me killing the Leon in Misbegotten, which drops this weapon. A legendary ornament. We need 9 of them. However, that is okay. Because that's 1 off, and we have 8 more. That's alright. That's alright. Before I went to fight Godric, I wanted to get the Opaline Bubble Tier, which will be really useful for Godric since he has an annoying set of moves.
Okay.
For fuck's sake. Okay, enough of Godric. Let's move to Liurnia. I decided to talk to this guy. I thought maybe he could give me some new spells. I was wrong. They were all I decided to go to the dog in the church, and I wanted to see if he would give me any better glintstone spells. Which he kinda did, and I decided to go rune farming to get the spells. But being the idiot I am, I instead went to fight Godric. But this time, we got him. Godric down. And 1 other achievement. Yay. I then went to Rogue, got his rapier, which is going to be a great weapon being +8. And since we're going to Altus Plateau, this was going to be the perfect weapon for now. I went to Egypt, where I could listen to his voice all day long. I wanted to upgrade my weapon, so I went to EG to get Smithing Stone 1, 2, 3, and 4. And after upgrading my weapon enough, I went to get the Halictree Medallion and then fight Ensha. There was just one problem. Ensha's armor is pretty boring, so I went to Fear to start a questline just to get Dee's armor. After getting our 2nd legendary talisman, I went back to Ray Lucaria to access the Volcano Manor. This was a mistake, so I headed back to Ray Lucaria to fight the Red Bull. And that's the 5th achievement, 37 to go. After getting my ass kicked, I went to Altus Plateau to get the Smithing Stone Bell Bearing for my staff. I upgraded my weapon and I headed back to Ray Lucaria. Next up was our second Grey Room boss, Renal. Okay, let's try that again. For fuck's sake. I hate this boss. I really hate this boss. I went back to Limgrave to access Selin. Her questline is needed for a big achievement in this run, and she also sells really good goods and sorceries. So I went rune farming for these two, and then watched this Grace wiggle. Look at it. After that, I went back to Rail Icaria to get Radagon's icon. This is the point in the game where I realized I need to start researching and exploring more. So after this point, I would research where the items were located, secret bosses, and etc. I decided I wanted to get the Gold Mask ending, the 5 Fingers ending, so I did Gold Mask's quest. And then I killed him, accidentally. I stood here for a very long time before I realized what happened. After teleporting away, I wanted to find the guy with the yellow jacket at Round Table Hold, because he's actually part of the questline. And I did, and Gold Mask was alive, thank goodness. But to progress said questline, I need to make it into the capital. And the way to get in there is you have to get past this guy. I fucking hate this guy. I don't understand the logic behind the horse shooting fucking fire. I don't why is that there? Why the I decided to go back to Selin and buy the spells I intended to get. And these look very cool. I then went back to Rail Icaria to fight Renala and beat her. I lost all the gameplay, but I again used the PS5 achievement video thing, and I got 2 achievements in 1. Great. I again lost more gameplay, went to the Carrier Manor to fight Loretto, to get to Rani. But before doing that, I decided to get a legendary spell. We need many of these, but they're pretty easy to get. I decided to get another legendary spell after this. I went back to the Carrier Manor and got another legendary ornament, and then finally spoke to Rani. After finally accessing Rani's quest, and had already been to Altus Plateau, I could finally access the Radan Festival. Well, That was cool. I went to the crater and moved to Nokron, which is possibly one of the best looking places in the game. I went on to fight the Mimic Teal, which was a really tough challenge because it's Quandale Dingle. Then I killed myself and had enough money to buy one of the best armor sets in the game. I went on to get the Mimic Teal, which is one of the legendary summons you have to get for the legendary summon achievement. Got Rani's sword, killed Rudolph, and then went on to fight the twinned gargoyles. Now this fight actually took a few attempts. The fight was actually pretty challenging, but eventually twin gargoyles went down. After beating Rykard, I went to a shack to get another legendary ornament. Normally there's a guy here, but since Rykard's now dead, he leaves his stuff there. I also got some more drip. I finally arrived at Rani's dead body to get the cursed Mark of Death to complete Thea's questline. Then I fought the Shadow, got the Dark Moon Ring, actually made it past the Lake of Rock quite easily, and then made it to Astel. However, Astel wasn't that difficult, so we got the 14th achievement of the run. We finally completed Rani's questline and got another legendary ornament. Then I killed Blythe for his awesome armor, got another legendary ornament in the capital, killed the knockoff of Godfrey, and then moved on to Morgoth. I never really struggled against Morgoth, so he was actually a pretty easy fight, so that's our 16th achievement. We're running through these pretty quickly, aren't we? Now this Black Knife Assassin was really difficult for me, mainly because I was underleveled and I was wearing completely different equipment. The reason for that is because I wanted more defense and more attack speed. And then I found out that all Black Knife Assassins are female, so eventually I killed it because it got really distracted for some reason. Don't know why. Then I beat this other guy to get another legendary Ashen Remain, then headed into a secret catacombs where you fight Radahn. Now this will be the final Ashen Remain before getting the Clean Rotten Knight, which is located in the Halictree, which we will eventually get. Now the boss to get our 5th legendary Ashen Remain was a struggle. His first phase was fine, but his second phase would give you Scarlet Rot, which you should know is horrible. But eventually he went down and we got our 5th legendary Ashen Remain. We're so close. I headed back to Altus to kill another Black Knife Assassin to get into another catacomb, but he dropped this, which I thought was a legendary ornament, but it wasn't. Turns out I made a mistake. This was actually our 5th legendary Ashen Remain. I'm an idiot. I went to Mount Gelmir to get the best hat in the game, killed the Blackblade Kindred, and then moved on to the mountaintop of the Giants. I got another legendary ornament, but I forgot to record it, but it was the Eclipse Shuttle. We're so close. Sorry for the bad quality, but I fought Commando Neil, and he was a bit difficult, but eventually we got him. I then went straight to the secret path to the Halleck Tree and made it to the consecrated snowfield, where I fought a misbegotten crusader who drops another legendary ornament. Then I did the Halleck Tree thingy. I don't know what this town is called and I can't be bothered to search it up. Then I got one of my favorite looking armors in the game, the black knife stuff, which I was gonna wear for most of this run and the rest of the run. I finally made it to the Halleck Tree. Yay, my favorite place. I then got a new look, which looks even cooler. Now, for this run to, get easy, I wanted to find the easiest way possible to kill bosses. Now, I had all the tactics for certain bosses, which I would use my current build. But with Melania, I would use the Rivers of Blood. This is why I'm fighting Okina. I don't need to, but the Rivers of Blood will be really useful against Melania. And then after doing that, I headed to Mogwin Palace. Stupid bird. I headed to the Deep Blue Depths to finish Fia's questline to get another secret boss. And then I did this, which I don't think I'm supposed to do, but it worked anyway. And after finishing Fia's annoying hugging, I fought the boss. There's nothing to show, it was a really easy boss. Anyway, moving on. I did this puzzle thing which took way too long, that's why I'm not showing you, and I got one of the legendary spells. Oh my god, it's real.
Yeah, baby!
I finally made it to the area where you get Finlay, and finally got the achievement for all the legendary Ashen Remains. Then I went on a hunting spree for most of the achievement bosses such as Loretta, Moog, and of course Melania. Don't hate me for this because I did say I was going to find the cheesiest ways and the most overpowered ways to beat the game, so you legally can't hate me. Anyway, I moved on to the Fire Giant, who was pretty easy with the help of Alexander, and then I burned the Erd Tree.
O Erd Tree, you shall burn.
Then killed those guys, and then fought one of my favorite bosses in the game, but I can't show you the fight because it was such low quality. Then moved on to Malekith, who was a bit annoying, but eventually we we got him and moved on to the final part of this challenge.
It's been a long while, Morgoth. Long and hard didst thou fight, tarnished warrior, spurned by the grace of gold. Be assured the Elden Ring resteth close at hand. Alas, I am returned. To be granted audience once more. Upon my name as Godfrey, the first Elden Lord. That will be all. Thou didst me good service, Sirach.
Now after Godfrey was the Elden Beast. Now I'm not going to show you all the gameplay because it's hours of gameplay because I struggled so much. But then finally we beat the Elden Beast. Now, as you know, there are 3 endings that the game counts as achievements. The first one, the Throne one, the second one being the Age of the Stars, and the third one being the Frenzied Flame. Now to get these 3 endings, I had to beat the game 3 times. On New Game Plus. Ah, fuck.
Our seed will look back upon us and recall the age of order.
As the path stretcheth into darkness, well then, shall we? I fear consort eternal.
By the way, because I've lost gameplay, these are the achievements I couldn't show you. Godskin Noble, Moog the Omen, Elima of the Briar, and of course the legendary armament achievement. The reason why the gameplay was lost, either because it was really low quality, or the file corrupted. So I'm sorry about that, but I'm sure you guys are fine with that, right? Right? Okay, cool.
Lord of frenzied flame. I will seek you as far as you may travel. To deliver you what is yours. Destined death.
It's over. Oh, it's all over. It took so long. So that's that. Challenge over. But there's something missing. Something that I need to do. Ah, yes. The Soldier of Goldrick. He's just too powerful. I completed Elden Ring 100% in under 40 hours. Here's the proof, here's the screenshot of me getting 100%. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.